Good morning, everybody. Here we are with your boy Ray again. We're at Blackwood, Blackwood historical site. We're gonna do a little talk and walk as we go and see a little historical site. So from time to time you will see me, and times you won't, but you will hear me. Okay? Here we go. We're in the old stone house village historic park in Blackwood. I'm gonna take you through it as we walk. I have a few things we can talk about. You know, for example, I want to talk about job job security. It's like I tell my daughter and a lot of people that it's kind of easy to keep a job nowadays, right? You don't have to be the best. You don't have to excel. All you have to do is be there. It's sad to say that. Why? Because there's a lot of fucked up people out there. So they do fucked up work, so they end up getting fired. Why? Drugs, alcohol, call outs, stealing, fighting, arguing. They do all kinds of stuff, and that's why it costs their job. And guess who keeps the job? The person that shows up. We've had interviews of at least 20 people in 3 months, and only one stuck around. There was a guy that quit the same day because it wasn't for him, he said. He had too many quirks. He was already asking about the pay raises, the pension. You see the Blackwood Railroad Station. You know, it's all closed now, but we can see a little bit of it. Asking about pay raises, benefits. And I'm like, what? You just got here. You haven't done the job. You're in day one training. And then I deal with a rehab. So that's another thing that a lot of people get lost in their jobs. Drugs, alcohol, like I said, habits, fighting, gossips. You can imagine it. Retail, they steal. Restaurants, they eat the food. and so many reasons, so many ways for you to make it. As if you just work a little, you know. Let me give you another picture. That's the other angle of that Blackwood Railroad Station. I don't know the history of it, but I guess you can look it up. Or meanwhile, while we're walking on the park, we might be able to catch something on that. Hey, over here is the Bunker Hill Presbyterian Church, also a historical site. Look, see how these is made? This is a small little church. It's not like the ones we showed a few days ago, yesterday. Look at that. Those are all the people that have contributed to it, to the making of it. Nicely decorated, nice smooth. Look at the signs. We're gonna go around there. I don't know how much we can do before we get beat out by the cops or something, but we're gonna try. We're gonna show you something. You know, you don't have to go places or spend money in gasoline and plane tickets. All you have to do is like, share, and I forgot the name of that word. Yeah, and become part of it, you know. Subscribe, there you go. And your boy Ray will take care of it. Next week, we're going to Puerto Rico next week. So next week, you're going to see some beaches, some nice stuff. We're gonna get a different angle of this, you know. As we talk and walk, and we'll hit some spots. There you go. Like I was saying, well, a lot of people fuck up because of drugs. So this guy is picking up people in rehab. And I'm telling you, when we take people home, they are clear. When we take them home after the process, which could be anywhere between 7 days to 6 months, something like that. When we take them home, they're all clear because they've been in a rehab. So there's no drugs involved in there other than the medication they give them and stuff like that. But look at it. But when we pick them up, they're gonna be high as a kite. High and drunk. He says, so though he asked me, so you can say like every once in a while they'll be high or drunk when you pick them up. I said, no, it's more like a 93% of the time they're gonna be high or drunk. or let's put it this way, 100%. Sorry, 100% of the time they're on something. They just 93% of the time they can't be tolerated. He panicked, but it's a reality, you know. I've been doing this for close to 10 years. I know what I'm talking about. Look, in honor of those who served from this area in World War II. See those people that served as a World War II um, memorial. And it's nicely conserved, you see, you know. You don't see vandalism around here. Then again, there's cops every once in a while, you know, there's laws. Look at that squirrel over there, they're everywhere. Yeah, so let me take it around some more. It's easy to keep your job. All you have to do is show up, be on time, and do the right thing. You're good to go, and you'll get promoted. I see people get promoted from day one. They get promoted. I refuse promotion so many times because there's nobody. I don't want more promotions. They're not paying much anywhere. They don't want to give you much money, and then you get the promotion, and maybe you get a dime more, but the responsibility is a lot more worth it, didn't it? Because you ask for God for money, He gives you money. But how? He gives you the opportunity to earn it. You ask for God for patience, what He's going to give you? More opportunities for you to exercise your patience. That means it's not going to be easy. It's careful. That's why you have to be careful what you ask for, because you might get it. Look, this is the post office. I guess this was like a little city. I like to see all this craftsmanship. Look at that. Of course, you got some stuff here that are modern, but the craftsmanship, you know. Basically, there's a basement there. There's a little house with a basement. Look at that. Let's go around it. Let's see what's behind it. Let's see what's going behind it. Oh, it's a place to sit down and chill. And somebody smokes some cigarettes. Some employee to smoke some cigarettes, of course. Like we said before, there's a lot of fuck-ups. Let's go around in circles. And this man, we travel, and I told him, you know, he asked me, when do we get our lunch break? I said, no. When you get opportunity, you eat your lunch. When you don't have, look at the squirrel over there. See if I can get a close-up of it. I love these freaking animals. We don't have squirrels in Puerto Rico. We have ardillas, and they are very aggressive. Mongoose, in other words. You can tell how aggressive that is. No, this one is not trained like the one back home. That I do that noise, and they listen. They come to me. When do we get the lunch break? I said, no, it's not the way it works. When you get an opportunity, you eat, you know. He said, but I gotta eat at 12. I said, you drink medication? No, I just like eating at 12. Okay, well, at 12 o'clock, let me know. I'll park the car. And you eat your snack. Okay. He didn't feel comfortable with that. He had to have a lunch break at 12. You're driving people back and forth. Time is not, and you don't have control of that time. You try the best, but you can't. For example, right now I'm in this park because I have time between now and the pickups I have. So I stop, I walk a little, do a little walk and talk, and like, share, and subscribe, people. We can only do this if you like, share, and subscribe. Please feel free. You know, listen to it, enjoy it, get whatever you could get out of it. And of course, check me out. I'm just a clown. And like, share. That's the way you tell me, hey, keep it going, Ray. Not asking for no money. It said keep going, Ray. And this is my journal, so there's a lot of stuff here that is just me. I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm not trying to get paid. Look at that. Charles Quarry Farmhouse Historical Site. A farmhouse. Look how small that is. Of course, I think this was like a little city. We're gonna see a video of it. A little bit. Look, hot chocolate for $1. I guess it gets cold in the train station. And of course, they gotta make money too. They got to get paid. Somehow you gotta pay all that electricity there or something. Look at that. And just because it's a historical site, that doesn't mean they don't have to pay some taxes somehow. You know, the man got his hands on it. Look at this. I don't know how you call this, but I guess this is like a buggy or something. They used to be pulled by horses. You can see by how old it is, how much rust it has, but it's still there, so that means it's very strong. It's not your regular stuff. Look at that. Let's take a good look at it so you can make it at home with wood. Look at that. Cool. I have another guy that just got there. He's already thinking about a pay raise and a higher position. But then you ask him why you're here. It's because he got fired from the last 10 jobs. I wonder why. All you have to do is show up, do the right thing, and you'll be good too. You don't even have to do anything extra. It says Willard Plow Batavia, North Virginia or something. I guess that's where it's made. Look. You go. Neat, 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 neat. Poor animals, huh? I had to pull this stuff. I guess now they do it with tractors. Yeah. Sorry. Let's move on. There we go. So you don't have to be special. You just have to be there. The same thing with a relationship. Nowadays, there's so many people messing up. I mean, some girls, I hear them. You know, I'm happy I have the right one for me, the perfect one for me. But there's a lot of one. I want this man that works. He's got to have a job. He's got to take care of me. He has to be there for me. He has to be there for me and my 3 kids. 3 kids that don't belong to him. And she doesn't work. She gets government help. She doesn't work. She lives in the project. She wants a man that does all the opposite. I mean, for you to find a good man that loves you and respects you and takes care of you and does all that stuff you want, it's a blessing for you. For him, it's hell. Look what he's getting. Look what he's getting. A woman that doesn't work. And then I've seen a lot of cases where these women, I don't have this part, but they expect the stepfather of the kids to do more of the kids. They demand more from him than they do from the real father. Oh, this is neat. Look at this. I'm gonna get in. They got the little Christmas tree on still. Puerto Rican style. We carry it all the way to February. My wife just took it down a few days ago. Look, let me show you a view of it. Nice and quiet, no big deal, but you can work a little, take a few pictures, you know, relax your mind. If you don't have to offer the most, don't ask for the most, right? I've seen a lady, she called in a radio station, she's in a 60 something, and she's asking, as a matter of fact, with Steve Harvey, that she's never been proposed before, ever, and she's 60 something. Should she find a man to be with together, or should she continue doing what she's doing, just, you know, doing it, I guess, for sex? I don't know, just for company when the time comes, right? This is nice, sitting under this tree, a little picnic, you know. Look at that in the back. We're gonna go there soon, but let me go see this other thing. What should she do? She says, the lady. Well, should I do that? And Steve says, look, if you're 60 something years old and no man ever found the need or the desire to ask you to marry him, there's definitely something fucking wrong with you. It's not him, it's you. And now you're 60 something years old and you want a man to be with you. What you want is a man to help you, to correct your affairs, to help you out, to be your to accompany you while you get sick. You're not thinking about him. You're thinking about what you want, what you need. Because what are you gonna enjoy? What are you gonna do after 60 something years old? You're old and you're sick. You want a man to help you with to help you get your affairs in order. That's the word, your affairs in order. That doesn't sound good to him. Because 60 something years old, you're sick, you don't want to go out, you're not going to party, you're probably getting already tired about sex. All you have is your kids, and then you're trying to get correct, if you have any kids. He had no kids, but you want to correct your affairs, get your paperwork ready, and he's not going to get anything. And if you die before him, he's going to get kicked out of the house, or he's going to be alone. So that is very selfish. Don't ask for what you're not willing to give. Ladies, lower your standard, because trust me, you're not the best either, you know. I'm not telling you go for something totally opposite than your taste, but don't get carried away, you know. A man works, he dedicates to his family, hey, that's good, but he needs a woman that does the same. Why am I so happy with my wife? Because I give her, but she gives me back. I sacrifice for her, she sacrificed for me. And love is great when you give it and you get it back. Look, they have a little plantation, but I guess it's like winter time, so not many things are gonna grow. But I guess in the spring, it looks like cotton. I don't know. That cotton? Yep. In the spring, I'm pretty sure they got all this planted. I don't know, whatever that was. Okay. Let me see that sign over there. Get a little close. It says the George Jr. and Sarah Mulcairn House has been placed on the National Register of Historic Places in 2019 by the United States Department of the Interior. Whatever that means. What I mean is that I never heard about the Department of Interior. But why would I know that anyway? We're going around the house, the main house. We're going to the front. I'm walking in this wet grass. My shoes are wet. I hope you appreciate it. All you have to do is like and subscribe. This is the Old Stone Historical House. After this, we're going to Walmart. But I'm taking you in there, but we're not recording. I got to buy some stuff. We got some family coming tonight. I gotta buy some last minute items, and next week we're going to Puerto Rico. You're going with me. Pack your bags, you're going with us. There you go. Let me see if I can get a view of it all. Let me see it. I doubt it. I doubt it because this is not that type of camera. Sort of, you see? See that? All the places we've been through. This is the main house. And this is the others behind it. Those other houses way back there, that's just private. That has nothing to do with this. See? It's a small little place, a little train station. Old village. The Old Stone House Village. There you go. Traffic coming because we're in the middle of the road. I've been here before, but I didn't record anything. Everywhere I drive and I see an opportunity to stop and look at the sights, I try to get into it. Take as much as I could in, you know? So, you have to give back. You have to give back, right? Oh, it's no games, you know. It's not always 100%, but it's no game. As a man, don't expect anything. You're a man. As a man, you're not gonna get what you think. Don't be acting like a little girl. A man feeds his family, no matter what. Oh, they're not very grateful. You still feed them because you're a man. You protect your family. You protect everybody in your family. You feed them. You give them the shelter. That's part of the protection. You go to work. You make the money for it. Yes. If you have a woman that takes care of you, that's beautiful. But your kids, they don't have to give you anything back because they pay you back when they give it to their kids, when they treat your kids. That's how they show they're grateful for what you did to them, for them, because they do it for their kids. You don't get it back. Don't expect it back because they're not supposed to get it back. It pays forward, right? And that's the way it goes, You have to be more on your way. Like I said before, there's a lot of fuck-ups out there in a relationship, in business, in work, in school, in your church. There's a lot of fuck-ups. All you have to do is move to the side, let them do their thing, and you will shine like there's no tomorrow. It's not like it used to that you have to. When these people constructed all these things around us, they had to be special, and they made special things. Nowadays, it's the other way around. You just don't do anything fucked up, and you'll become special. Because there's too many people messing up. Ray, remember, Ray loves you. From Blackwood, Ray loves you. And like, subscribe. Catch you later. Bye.